Hello, and welcome to my playthrough of Raft. So, today we're doing something a little different than the first video I tried yesterday. Yesterday was just a bit of Tannenberg gameplay. Unfortunately, the quality was not so great on YouTube. I'm working on figuring out how to release higher quality videos. I think there was an error in the YouTube compression algorithm or something. Although, you know, it probably was actually an issue on my side. But yeah, enough about that. We'll talk about that later. Let's talk about Raft a bit. Raft is a survival game where you put on a raft, fairly obviously, floating in the middle of the ocean. You're stranded and your goal is to just survive. Simple as that. It's an early access game still, so as far as I can tell, there's no real set goal other than, you know, surviving and building out a pretty nice raft. So that's what I'll do, I guess. Without further ado, let's get into it. So I've played a bit of Raft before, so I have some decent background knowledge of the game. And for the most part, the early game is farming. So unfortunately, this first segment of the series I'm going to be doing might be a little boring for you to watch. I'll try to spice it up by including music and whatnot to make it more interesting for you. Hang on a second. I think I'm going to cut right here. My audio seems to be not working. I'm not going to restart the video though. I'll just cut right here and we'll get back with the fixed audio. Alright, and we're back, and the audio seems to be working well. So, like I was saying before, the quality on my last video was not so great. I think this was to do with the recording settings I had on. Earlier, just now actually in the video, I said it was a YouTube compression error. That was completely wrong. I'm not sure why I said that. A little bit of nervousness, I guess. You know, I'm still learning how to intro these videos. So you're going to have to forgive me and bear with me because the first couple are not going to be that great. So let's talk about Raft a bit. Right now we're a relatively early game, so most of what we're going to be doing is farming. Nothing too special at all. So yeah, we're just going to gather materials, hopefully get some food soon. It's pretty straightforward. There's stuff floating all around you can pick up. There's barrels, there's plastic. There's planks and there's leaves. That's everything that comes floating. You can get stuff like the stones and scrap that you can see I have in barrels. You can also get potatoes or beets in barrels, which you can farm or you can eat straight up. Although I'm thinking I'll probably rely on fish for a food source for this game. From the few hours I've played, fish seem to be a better food source, and they're not too difficult to catch. So, I'd like to offer a little bit of explanation as to what exactly I'm going to be doing in the future with this game. It's obviously my first kind of single-player game I'm going to be doing on my channel. And I'm thinking what's best is I'll do a playthrough of sorts for this game. I'm not sure how long I plan to do this for, but I'm thinking of doing 30-minute segments and releasing one maybe every other day, and see how that goes for a bit. And I'll probably record in larger sessions than 30 minutes, but just break it up over a couple days, because I know most people don't have more than that much time really to watch videos in their day. I personally don't. Yeah, Raft is certainly one of those more relaxing games. You know, to me it's aesthetically pleasing too. You know, it's the graphics are they're not too complex. It's not really a demanding game, but I am personally a big fan of this kind of open ocean style. And you know, there's speak of the devil, there's islands too. You can kind of see it right there where my hook is on the screen. But yeah, there's islands that you can loot. There's other rafts that spawn in. And as you can see, circling me is a shark. So if I were to fall in the water, that shark would try and attack me. It looks like he might actually be coming to attack the boat now. Right, so I'm going to have to craft a spear really quickly, so that you might be getting that off, actually. Did I not craft a spear? I did not. Well, that's really unfortunate. So, there's a good example of what the shark does. He comes by and he'll occasionally attack your boat. Right now I'm playing on normal difficulty. Shouldn't be too hard to fend him off. So for the most part, this is just kind of like an experimental, sorry. Excuse me, I had a bit of a brain fart there for a bit. With doing a series and a playthrough of a game. And hopefully it goes well. Assuming it does, I will be excited to put out more content like this in the future. Obviously, I have not received too many views on my channel so far. That doesn't matter though. I'm enjoying creating the content, and I felt like saying, I know this is my second video, but the outlet and putting videos out in the creative process is really quite enjoyable. You know. So this video is going to mostly be me talking about the future of this channel and my hopes and what I expect from it. What I expect, not much, honestly. Not much. I'm not predicting really any kind of success with this, if I'm being honest. But I do enjoy it, and that's what counts. So I'm going to continue to make videos for quite a little while. I don't know. Definitely, at least until I get tired of them. So yeah, I'm going to see how that goes. Just going to start building out the raft here a bit. We have some beets, but I think I'm just going to eat these raw. I don't think it's worth cooking them up. And I'll try to save up for a fishing rod. Actually, I could craft a fishing rod now, and I might as well. Because it's better safe than sorry. And able to get food. Okay, fishing rod. There we go. Oh, no, I need way more rope. Okay, I'm going to wait a bit then. Because I like to have a surplus of materials in case I need any for some sort of emergency crafting. It's good to be planning ahead like that. Oh, these beets do not give me any food. That is not good. I guess I will have to cook them. Just get those planks. So yeah, like I said, early on here, it's just a lot of farming. Now's a good opportunity, as good as any, I think, to ask if anyone is watching this, and you're willing to leave a comment. Please let me know if you think I should talk more or less when I'm doing this. I personally think I'm talking maybe too much as is. I plan to add music over most of my videos, something kind of relaxed, depending on the game. It's not always relaxed. I'll try to fit the mood of the music to the mood of the game. For this, it's probably going to be something I'm thinking I'll put like a nice, calm, relaxing kind of jazz theme over this. Maybe some easygoing hip-hop beats or something. But please let me know what you think, what kind of music you'd like. Should I talk more or less? Just general feedback. All feedback is appreciated, especially with the channel this new, I've been thinking a lot about ways to grow the channel too. People can talk about whether or not they like the ideas or not. I've had the idea of finding similar videos and maybe leaving a comment. Obviously not just plugging my link. I'd say something along the lines of, I make videos like this too. Come check me out. Obviously, I would like you guys to tell me if you think that that is not appropriate. Because I understand not wanting someone advertising their own channel on your video. That makes a lot of sense to me. But if people are okay with it, then I would love to reach out and try and get my channel name out there. Let me know what you think. Okay. I think I should craft a water purifier now. We need to get some clean water going. And we have a decent amount of materials going for us, so we'll put him right there is good, I think. As good as any spot. Another barrel. Let's try and get this barrel, then we'll get a cup of water. Nice. Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay, cup. Empty cup, there we go. See, I've been thinking a lot about the style of games I want to have on this channel. I'm aiming for a rather wide variety, you know. There's more, I'll probably try and get single player games like this in a lot that are kind of more relaxed, easygoing, like gameplays and playthroughs, commentaries, whatever. And then I'll do more like shorter, action-packed almost games, so first-person shooters like Tannenberg. I plan to do a couple more videos on that, and find a couple more games. That's another thing I should mention. If you have suggestions for games that I should play, please leave some comments with suggestions, because I am, you know, coming up short as to what I should make videos on. I'm trying to keep a rather wide variety of content because I don't want to specify too much. I understand that might upset some people who come to the channel for only a certain type of content. But I plan to upload fairly consistently, like aiming 5-6 videos a week, hopefully. But we'll see how it goes. I'm still in school, so I have, I don't know, not as much free time to make videos as I'd like. But, you know, I'll do my best. As we're getting closer to the night here, I'd like to draw attention to one thing that I love about this game. The sunsets and the sunrises, man. There's something about them, in this game specifically, just so beautiful to me and pleasing to look at. I think it's mostly the colors they do, because there's not many games you see that get this kind of pink sky, and you're not really able to appreciate it in a lot of games, you know. This game, it's kind of like, it's relaxed, you can sit back and watch the sunset while you're on your pleasant yacht in the middle of the ocean, you know? Nice little vacation. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's get a grill going, because we're going to have to cook up some food soon. I think I'm going to try and craft a fishing rod now. Need a little more rope. But for now, I'll put some beets on just to make sure I have some food. Some food ready. Because as you can see, my food bar and water bar on the left are... My water's alright now because I've got water cooking. But my food is getting low. So I think it's time to start some fishing. Hey, potato, that's good too. What do we need? I think we need more rope for a fishing rod. I might as well craft some here. Always farming, man. That's one thing I'm critical of in this game, I guess. Is that it's so like you have to farm constantly. And it'd be very cool to see. It's still early access, like I said, so this isn't entirely a bad thing, right? Like, most of the farming is fine. It's not that bad to do. And I understand it, right? Like, you have to farm to survive. It makes sense. You need the resources, you need the food. But it'd be cool to see if they could add, like, there's islands, there's other rafts, if they could add some sort of, like, not really quests of sort, but, like, little adventures you can do on islands. Like caves or more. I know they're adding more animals, which is cool. But like more hostile creatures too would be nice. Because right now, as far as I understand, there's only the one shark that swims around your boat. I do know there are mods you can get that allow you to add more sharks, you know, and do more things with the game. So maybe in the future I'd do something related to that. try modding this game a bit, but also in the future, the devs will have released a lot more content for this game. So, you know, early access game means they're forever updating it and adding new stuff. Alright, we've got our fishing rod here. Let's catch some food. Now you might hear me drinking water a couple times in this video too. I apologize if that annoys you. My throat's a bit sore, so I'll be trying to stay hydrated. I hope you understand. Alright. That's nice. 2 fish. That should be more than enough for now. So we'll just retire the old fishing rod for a bit. I saw plastic under there. There we go. So yeah, for the structure of these videos, I'm thinking I'm going to do like 2 30-minute parts. Oh, shark attack. Let me, oh, I caught something. Oh no, that's not good. Please don't break my food. I gotta repair that real quick. Yeah, see, I forgot I had something on the hook there, so I can't switch away from it when there's something on the hook, and the shark came in, was eating that. I got distracted because I was thinking about something else. Like I was saying, oh, I ate the raw fish. Well, goddamn. Oh well. Oh man, I've forgotten what I was saying. You know what? Nah, forget about it. It's not that important, obviously. Oh yeah, no, structure of these videos. What am I talking about? I was thinking doing like 2-part, like 2 segment per big recording, or like, I don't know, recording for an hour and a half to 2 hours maybe, and breaking that up into like half-hour segments. Would be the best way to do that. And then I'll probably, I don't know if I, this is something I'm wondering, is like editing those for me. These aren't going to be very edited videos, so I could potentially release one every day, among other stuff. Or I could just also divert more focus to making just more content in general and having a wider variety. That's something else I'd like people to answer in the comments. I could do 2 separate series too, because I'm interested in doing like a collaboration with another person who's interested in playing maybe a co-op game like this, a PvE, survival or something. So that'd be interesting to me. So please leave comments, offer your advice, suggestions, whatever. I'll read comments and I'll reply. That's one thing I'm excited about. I'd love to build a community that can interact with, you know, talk with, I guess, in general. So please don't feel scared to comment. I'd love to hear from everyone. There's no stupid comments. That's not true, is it? There's plenty of stupid comments on YouTube. Also, another topic I'd like to talk about in this first kind of real long talking video is the use of like language on my channel and my opinion on it, right? So generally when it comes to swearing and that kind of bad language, I'm going to try and keep this channel pretty tame. Obviously I swore a couple times in my Tannenberg video. That'll probably happen in more action-paced shooters. I'm pretty competitive and do not like dying very much, as I'm sure some people can relate to. Or many people even. Sunset's coming. But in general, for more solo commentaries like this, I'll try to avoid the use of super bad language. I might curse here and there, but there's nothing, I try to make sure I don't say anything overtly offensive, or I just don't see the point in it. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, you know. And also YouTube, I think, has algorithms that are like, you know, if you swear, then screw you. Your video's not going on anyone's suggested feed, and that would be very bad for me at this stage, because I need people to see my videos. To do that the best, I need to not swear. That's not too difficult to task, and I'd happily do that if it means getting more exposure. Alright, I see a raft in the distance, so I'm actually going to craft a paddle, and we're going to go over there a bit and see what we can get off of it. Because I know there's little like chests almost on rafts that you can pick up, and they drop all kinds of things that are useful in crafting and for researching new items. This is one animation that I'm not too fond of here, with the clipping hand and how big it is on your screen. Oh well, I can get over it. Alright. I feel like a pirate whenever I board these rafts, man. Except there's no one on it. That'd be interesting though. I'm sure it would be very difficult to do, but it would be cool if there were like... Oh, I got metal. It'd be cool if there were like some sort of NPC characters in this game, like on their boats that you could fight or like trade with almost. Who knows? Okay, let's expand the raft because we need storage. Our inventory is getting kind of full. I'm gonna try and get out of here, shark. Scare him off. I don't want the shark eating any part of my boat. Okay, storage. I need scrap for storage. It's unfortunate because I don't want to use too much of my scrap. To jump to this. Oh my lord, it scared me a bit there. I'm going to try and keep everything kind of concentrated in one place to keep it organized, you know, and avoid clutter. So we're going to put all those blueprints in there. So I should talk about blueprints because I understand what they do, but maybe if you don't really know that much about this game, then you don't. The blueprints are used in researching, and there's only 2 blueprints right now in the game, I think, and that's the antenna and the receiver blueprint. And so you use them with the research table to learn how to make, seemingly obviously, the antenna and the receiver. I'm not really sure what those have done, because I'll admit I haven't got that far in playing the game yet, but I'm excited to find out what they do, and hopefully we'll find out in this playthrough. For now, it just seems to be kind of the same pattern. We gotta farm up, eat food, and so on. I think I'm gonna try and expand the raft a bit. I don't have that much plastic. I'm gonna try and get a lot more plastic here. Oh, this looks good. We've got a bunch coming towards us. Gotta try and catch that there, though. I can get 2. I could have grabbed that from the boat, but might as well grab it if I can with the hook. Let's keep gathering, exciting gameplay here, guys. That's also something I was interested in, because I might be doing these segments a lot. I'm gonna run out of things to talk about, so I'd love if people were to comment, like if there's a topic you want me to cover, if you have questions for me, please leave them in the comments, please, and I'll answer them in my next video. And thank you for your comments in general, and if you like the video, show your support, please. I obviously don't do this explicitly for people's support. I make videos because I enjoy it. Really, I've said that a couple times now. That's the main reason. But, to hear someone say that they enjoy the content that you're working on, it really feels great. And that will help me, almost. It will help me, because, it's support, that's what it is, right? So, positive messages can lift my mood, You can make you feel better knowing that you supported a poor boy like me. just struggling, trying to get by, playing video games. Okay, this shark's, he's starting to bug me. You know what? Boys, I think this is the time we take the fight to the enemy. Let's wait for him to start coming back, then we're just gonna jump in and stab him. He's bugging me. I don't even want him to get out of here. Stupid shark. Come on, buddy. Easy. There we go. We stabbed him. So that's something I learned playing before, actually, is beating the shark. Really, it's not too difficult. You just gotta pay attention to him and stab him before he can bite you. So if you stab him before he bites you, then he runs away, pretty much. And that makes it much, much easier to kill the shark, defend your boat, and all that jazz. Lots of stuff. I like it. Okay, time to expand again. Let's go out. I think, okay, I'm trying to figure out, excuse me, I hiccuped and burped at the same time. That kind of hurt. I think I'm going to try and build like a nice little 3x3 hut here, and then eventually have like walkways around it. I'm going to build like a nice little, a cozy raft of sorts, I guess. Yeah, like right here, and then I'll have stairs around back. Because I like to plan ahead of time what I'm going to build, just so that, you know, when the time comes to build it, I have a little bit of an idea of what I'm doing, and I don't waste resources putting them in the wrong spot. Yeah, so before I end this segment, let's try and get a nice little shack going. We have our fishing rod, we have our spear. Oh, of course. And he's attacking again. You can see what's interesting is the same shark kind of follows you until you kill the shark. When you kill him, he despawns, and you can farm up his meat and get his head and use it to make shark bait to bait other sharks, I guess. But there's only ever one shark following you, and it's the same shark until you kill him. Which, you know, I'm not so sure. Like, it'd be interesting if you like regen health slowly, super slowly. That way, if you were like more passive with it, it took you longer to kill it. But you never know what they're going to do with this game. Okay, I think we can start. I kind of need like a problem with expanding and building the walls is that I would like to have a path around there so that I can see the shark, right? And I can also farm stuff off the side. So I've got to expand to you, and my main thing limiting me right here is the amount of plastic I have. Oh, right. No, I have 20 inches. Never mind. Pretend I didn't say anything. You know what? No, I am limited by plastic again. Well, I did say something. I was right. Okay, good thing I didn't use all my plastic, because I have to create a new hook. And just used all my plastic. Oh no, I have 9 left. I keep forgetting that I just put some back in the chest. Whatever, I'll leave that there for emergencies. And I'll just use whatever I farm now. I just need 1, 2, 3 foundations. Then we'll get the hut going. Then we'll end segment 1. But I think this is a pretty good segment. I got a lot of stuff covered, talking about it. That's good. Next segment, hopefully we'll be able to do more and talk more about what we're doing in the game. Because right now it's fairly repetitive, and I don't think everyone wants to hear, oh, I'm farming now. Oh, I'm still farming. Just picked up some plastic, picked up a plank. That to me seems like rather boring commentary. That's another thing that I'd like to hear from viewers about. If you find my commentary to be too boring or something, please let me know. Please, because you know, I'm not the best one to judge that. I think the viewers are. So if you tell me, I'll listen. You guys know better than me, so just let me know. And don't worry about offending me. I have pretty thick skin. Alright, this is looking good. So that's what I wanted to do. Now I'm ready to start kind of placing walls. I think I'm going to do... Eventually I'll have a design where I have like stairs going up right here like that. In that case I should have... I guess a window would be on this side. Wall, wall, window, window. Oh boy. Oh boy. See now, all that talk I had about planning, so that I wouldn't do something stupid like that, but I just wasted some wood. Oh well, I'll have to create an axe so I can move that. I don't need these blueprints, man. I should cook some more food though. These beets. Oh, let's get that barrel. Nice, and we get a plant too. And a potato. Very nice. Coming up to sunset. So what I think I'm going to do is I'll break around here. I'm going to mine out this quickly. I just broke the wrong thing. Man, I am not doing well with this. Okay. I think we'll kind of do the same style around. With like the window in the corner there. But yeah, I think this is enough for now. We've made a decent amount of progress. Our raft is starting to look acceptable. I hope you enjoyed the video if you made it all the way through. If not, you're not seeing this. You can suck on my toes. Alright. Oh boy. Come on. And he's just gonna eat that. Oh well. Well, I'll leave you guys here while the shark eats out that square of my raft. Hope you enjoyed the video. Seriously, leave comments, feedback, whatever. Tell me how your day was. Talk to you next time, guys.
Like a fresh summer rain, falling, time and time over again, for the boundless pair of eyes in town. Have I found that someone just for me? Someone to